Good morning. How are you? It is 8:03. I'm a couple of minutes late. I'm just trying. I don't know how I got behind. Just a lot of setup, I guess. But anyway, here we are. It's Coffee Talk, and it is cloudy outside. Good morning. Good morning. Here's a live look outside in downtown Orlando. Our Tower Cam network showing rains over top. It's gray, it is damp, and we take a look at our first warning live Doppler radar, and that's exactly what we see here. Let me lapse the radar for you, and you can see those showers traveling on through. It's not anything strong, and thankfully, I'm not expecting it to be strong at all today, but we are going to have those rains around further to the north. You kind of see it around Daytona Beach to land, out west around Rutland. Temperatures out the door in the 50s and 60s, and through the course of the day today, we'll see these temperatures climb to about 66, 67, 70 if you're in some spots. But for all of us today, you'll watch that rain coverage increase through the day ahead, up to a 90% coverage. It is going to be a wet day today, my friends. Yes, Taylor says we're going to be moist today. That's it. That's it. So Paul says rain in Claremont. Yeah, we're all getting the rainfall. Now, we have talked about this for weeks. Weeks. We knew this was going to be here. We also knew that the area of low pressure was going to move over South Florida, which it's doing. Everything seems to be playing out as expected, but it doesn't change the fact that it's President's Day weekend and we've got a pretty wet forecast in there. So basically, here's what I want you to know right off the bat. Today and tomorrow, widespread rains, and the temperatures significantly cooler than they were yesterday. And then by President's Day itself, we will start to adjust. Now, the temperature roller coaster, let's just go over this. Like yesterday, we made it to 79. Today, upper 60s. Tomorrow, 60 flat. So we are absolutely tweaking around the temperatures, but the rainfall is really where it's at. And, you know, we've already got a pretty decent coverage of rain, but that's just like the start of it. Look at the rain chances for today, okay? Watch how through the day it's basically a high coverage of rain across Central Florida. The driest spot is going to be like Brevard County. Driest, not dry. You still have a medium threat for rain, but most of us are in that like high threat for rain through the day today. Okay, so what's going on? Let's discuss this a little more in depth, okay? We've got this frontal boundary, and this front just kind of sitting over top. It's just allowing all of this moisture to come on in. But watch this area of low pressure as it works into South Florida, right? As it does so, it's going to bring showers. The potential is there for a few thunder showers over South Florida, but I don't expect it to be a significant thunderstorm kind of setup. I think we're more along the lines looking at rainfall. How much rain are we talking? Let's dial up our future cast and just kind of get an idea, okay, of where we're at. Starting with a few light showers this morning, and not really anything significant in terms of rainfall accumulation, but running this through time. You gonna go get the data? Do I have to wait? I'll wait. No, it's fine, computer. It's not like we're live broadcasting to several hundred of my closest friends. No, it's fine. We'll wait. Yeah? Let me try and reload this graphic. It's fine, computer. It's not like several hundred of our friends are there waiting. All right. Futurecast says, that's better. Okay, now we're good. All right, so wide swath of 2 to 3 inches. This is our Futurecast. It is a convection allowing model. Not that we're talking about thunderstorms or anything, but it's a mesoscale. It's a high resolution grid. And it is showing, you see some of those little orange spots. Don't pay attention to, hello, computer. Hello, computer. Computer. Yes, it's James Doohan. Scotty. Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home. Leonard Nimoy directed it. Some don't love it. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely not my least favorite. The motion picture stunk. Anyway, don't focus too much on the idea of where those little orange dots are. indicating the 3 to 5 inches of rain. Moreover, though, look at the fact that it's saying widespread 2 to 3, local areas 3 to 5 inches, okay? I mean, it's going to be a crummy weekend. I wish I had better news for you, people. I wish I had better news for you. So for the weekend forecast today and tomorrow, basically looking wet. Yes, it's the one with the whales. Leave it to my brother Frank to just, it's the one with the whales. I could literally sing the theme song from it. All right, cloudy and wet, cloudy and wet. Oh yeah, we've got a race. Like, let's not forget about that. I'm meteorologist in today. There you go. Very high weather impact for tomorrow's race. For anyone that's wanting to head down, I fully expect this to get pushed back or rescheduled to Monday. Okay, now with that said, it's not my call, but the forecast doesn't look good. And thus, we'll have to see what NASCAR and is it Fox that airs this? I don't know. Anyway, whoever airs this, they'll have to figure out the TV elements of it. But I'm just telling you, forecast doesn't look good. So let's get an idea of where we are with rainfall. Let's take you hour by hour through the next couple days. All right, I'm going to bring it full screen. You don't need to see my melon anyway. All right, there we go. Yeah, Deborah says Mother Nature hates NASCAR. I mean, I just feel like the 500 weekend consistently gets the crummiest. All right, so here's this morning. I think Futurecast's doing a fantastic job. 12, 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Watch more and more rains in the picture, right? 3, 3:30, 4, 5 o'clock. Plenty of rains around. 6, 6:30, 7 o'clock. Watch how now into tonight we're starting to see the yellows and the oranges. Now, temperatures are going to be in the 50s and 60s. We're not really talking about thunderstorms. We're just talking about torrential rains. I think it's going to be a wet forecast. Later today into tonight, particularly a wet forecast. All right? So that's 10 o'clock tonight. Let's keep going, though. Overnight, heavy rains. When I see it tomorrow morning, starting at 5 a.m. for West to New Sunrise, widespread rain. Continuing through tomorrow, midday. Let's get to lunchtime. You're starting to see the relief in the top left corner, the northwestern areas. But that's 2:30. Okay, that's when we're supposed to start the Daytona 500. Let me go to 2:30. Let's be official on this. Yeah, about last night, right? Yeah, it's not. Futurecast still showing some decent rains. Right? Not perfect. But, okay, so let's push it back a little bit. Let's push it back. Let's say it's going to start at 6. Still raining at 5:36. Futurecast is saying the lightest showers really start tapering off around 7, 8 o'clock. So to that point, I would say, could it go late? It's possible. Now, what about Monday? Clouds, showers before 7 a.m., but then through the day Monday, it's looking much better. So should NASCAR want to reschedule the race to a Monday race, I think we're going to be okay. Just have to kind of see where we go with that. Not my call. So I'm going to give it to you straight, y'all. I'm going to give it to you straight. But it's a very high weather impact, unfortunately. 60 degrees, rain, steady breeze. Yeah, that's what we're looking at for the Daytona 500 forecast for now. Yukon says it does move to Monday or late Sundays a lot. I feel like it does, yeah. Jeannie says that race is going to be Monday, no brainer. I would agree. I don't make the decision, so it's not mine to call, but that's kind of what I'm looking at. Now, it's a weekend with a bunch of rain, and we don't love that. But it's not all bad. I sent this out as a push alert this morning on the mobile app, and I think that it's worth mentioning. What is one thing that impacts almost all of us that rain helps? Pop quiz, hotshot. There's a bomb on a bus. Pop quiz. Anybody know? Right? Can you hear it in my nose? Yeah. The pollen. It has just been murderous, right? And at least with the rain in the forecast, that really, really improves. That really, really improves. So pollen levels go to low today, go to low tomorrow. Monday into Tuesday, they'll start to pick back up. But at least we're looking better and better and better for just a bit. Yukon says, time for change.org petition. Make Eric Burris, meteorologist, the official weather caller for the Daytona 500. I don't know that I want that responsibility. I'm in the part of my life where I'm like, I just want to be a father and a husband and not take on every single added responsibility. Every single one. Barb says, oh, it killed me. That pollen was awful. Is. I need this rain to really come in. Please. Please. The pollen is kicking. Oh, man. It's rough. The pollen has got my nose all kinds of fakakta. So I showed you 2 to 3 widespread with isolated 3 to 5 according to our Futurecast model. Let's see where that comes in compared to like the global models, okay? And it's kind of the same thing. Euro is going widespread 2 to 3, and there's a couple little orange dots there. GFS definitely going a little wetter with, a pretty decent amount of us getting 3 to 5. So, I think the models are all pretty good agreement, like 2 to 3 for a lot of us, 3 to 5 for some of us. When you kind of put all the models together, that's where we're at. All right? So I think that's kind of the silver lining for this weekend, and we all need a little something good, right? We need to focus on a little something good. So there's that front, all the rain. There's that storm system coming in, all the rain. And then afterward, we start to dry out a little bit. The drier air starts moving in on Monday. And then certainly on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we look better and better and better. So Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast showing, washout basically today, a washout basically tomorrow, then better for George Washington's birthday, President's Day on Monday, and then looking nice again for our Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And with that, I pause and I open the floor to you. My diatribe only went 12 minutes, 48 seconds. What do you have? Good morning, everybody. Let's chat. Tiffany says we'll be inside making blueberry banana bread. Oh, my God. That sounds so good. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, please. God, that sounds so good. Becca, this is great news. Congratulations. Glad to see it. Yeah, glad to see it. Chris Pierce says, I'm related to President Pierce number 14, but are you, or is there like a dad joke forthcoming? Jan says, I do Flonase and Claritin D just about every day during pollinating. Keeps the stuff at bay. I did Flonase today. So there's that. I did it today, though. Debbie, good morning to you over in Titusville. Good morning, good morning. I was going to celebrate Lake Mary to see Sister Hazel at 5:30, but not now. Well, and I'm supposed to be there doing like the introductions, but I don't know if this is an event that's like going to happen, but Christina Watkins and I are supposed to be at Celebrate Lake Mary later. We're going to be kind of starting the event off and then welcoming Sister Hazel. But I don't know. Chuck Moffitt over on the X. Good morning, buddy. How are ya? How are ya? South Florida better forecast leaving tomorrow. No, Lori, South Florida's looking pretty much just as wet. Yeah. Jennifer, so moist. So moist, yeah. Cindy says you'll be celebrating in ponchos. I have it, if I need to. Man. Is Dunellen going to be a washout? Tony, yes. Central Florida is basically looking at a washout weekend. Yeah. Jenny says, Sister Hazel sang me happy birthday once in a bar. That's a ridiculous story I feel like we need to know about. Carol, maybe I'll go just to see you. I don't know that we're going to, like, I guess if it's I don't know if it looks like it's gonna be crummy rainy. I don't know that I don't know that that's gonna be something to do. Yukon, well, based on the deficit, Central Florida needs the rain except us in moist Melbourne. Well, that's a good point. Let's talk a little bit about it. Let's discuss the rainfall deficit. Here's the numbers around Central Florida. Moist Melbourne, yeah, you're at a surplus of almost 2 inches, whereas the rest of us are in a deficit of 1 to 2 inches. So, moist Melbourne. And what's funny is moist Melbourne probably will get the least amount of rain. Now, here's something interesting. All right, looking at the weather pattern that we are entering into here. Okay, this is serious. Okay, the first version of this weather pattern that came through gave Central Florida 3.5 inches of rain. So I would not be surprised if we get a nice, good soaking of rainfall. It also gave South Florida hurricane force wind gusts in November. So I'll be interested to see if we get any significant gusts this weekend in South Florida. Brian's asking, is there any potential flood warnings or flash flood advisories with this system? For right now, it just looks like a good steady rain. We really can handle rain well in Central Florida. So at the moment, no, we're not looking there. Rosebud, outdoor Willie Nelson concert Sunday in Cocoa Village probably canceled. And he's in Apopka last night or tonight. I haven't heard of anything, but there's a lot of rain. There's a lot of rain in the forecast. Yeah. Yukon says, since I've grown the mullet, Melbourne has remained moist. Keep that mullet running. Also, I wish I could do it. My kid pictures have a mullet. I'd like to bring it back. Don't know that the boss would allow it, but, I don't know that the wife would allow it. The other boss. The two bosses. Aye. So there you go. Shelly's asking, will Monday see sun at all? Yeah, we can take a look at... we can take a look. Stand by. Loading. All right. Will Monday see sun at all? So let's go to, this is Monday morning on Futurecast. And you see how the clouds are there, but watch through the day. Yeah, Monday during the day is looking more and more sunny. So actually, I probably should tweak the 7-day forecast to go with a mostly sunny sky. That was a bit of a change from this morning's early morning Futurecast run, so that's good. Probably should start adding more sunshine. Jeannie, the mullet is back. I feel like it is, right? Well, there's an image. Eric with a mullet. I don't know that I have, I have to look. Hold on. I don't know that I can quickly pull this out. Okay, me, I put me in, but I don't know if it will recognize, childhood me. It's yeah, this is all, I don't know that it will. I'm looking, hold on. Yeah, I don't know that it's going to pick out childhood me. I'm looking, hold on. Because, you ask, you get... Yeah, childhood me with a mullet. I don't know that it's going to work. Photos, albums. That's Santa. Have any kid pictures? I'm looking. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. You asked me. You put me up to a challenge. Let me at least try. Cover photos. Throwback. Gotcha. You ready? You ready? This is my brother and I. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Look at that mullet. Look at that baby. This is a good one too. Yeah. Look at that mullet. Oh, it's curly and everything. Love that. Ask the image consultant for a mullet, please. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll ask. Why not? Business in the front, party in the back. That's it. You love it. You love it. Bring it back. Oh my God, right? Just say no to the mullet, Bezos says. Yeah, yeah. Future meteorologist in the front, party in the back. Exactly, Lauren, right? Right? Oh my God. She will say no, but he will ask. See, Taylor knows. I'll do it. Heck, I'll even do it on film. I'll like pull out the camera. We were talking about mullets, and they're like, you got to ask the image consultant to do it. I'm like, I'll do it.
A mullet?
Can you imagine? Can I ask you a question? Can I?
Against that look for you.
And she's just, I can guarantee she's going to be like, darling, no. No, darling. Absolutely not, darling. We're supposed to give you credibility, not make you look like business in the front, party in the back.
Hey, Coffee Talk family.
Watkins says hello. Bruce says you look great in a mullet. Oh, Jeannie the wife chimes in, no. Listen, I knew at least one of my wives. No, not one of my wives. Oh my God. One of my bosses. Shut up with your face. One of my wives. I knew one of my bosses would say no. Either the work boss or the home boss. She's going to be over like, what other wives do we have, sweetheart? Can't wait to see you at home. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to go now. Yeah, there's a housewife and a work wife. I got my work wife right there. Thank you, Taylor, for pulling me out of this can of slop here. Okay. So, to cap it off, it's going to rain. And for me, it's going to rain a lot of... I'm going to go do TV. Bonnie, I fouled up. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Gotcha. Doghouse ready. Yeah. I'll see you guys on TV. Stay dry this weekend. Bye.